Welcome to the Ocean's Work Release Program, and I hope you brought the really big roll of duct tape. And if you're having a great time, subscribe, otherwise this never happened. Winter has come. The big wave season reaches from California to Hawaii, the most remote island chain on the planet. Sailing solo, I've lost 20 pounds, not had a strike for weeks, and looking for absolute proof I'm nearing Hawaii in the equatorial current. Finally, I hit the jackpot.
Oh, finally! Fish! Yes, finally! You're starting to catch it. I'm one hungry guy. Yeah, like no meat on board. Beautiful fish, sailfish. Sandpaper type teeth. Big eye, big throat, big sail. Anyways, oh, yeah, it gets crazy out here. Would you please sit still? Thank you. Okay, bye.
It took 13 days and a year to get here. I've sailed half a continent to now cross an ocean. I've been away from Tahiti and her isles where I first experienced life on the ocean too long. Wana e motu tapu nui e na nia tu tauva'a. Tauva'a whaatere I te pae o te rai. A tere I maitai oe e wha'a I te. The lure of trekking across the ultimate jungle with the wildest and freest of creatures, the magnificent beauty of these ancient ones living strong, none estranged or caged, and the greatest show on earth awaits me.
We don't deal with outsiders very well. They say newcomers have a certain smell. Yeah, trust issues not to mention. They say they
I've been trapped on the mainland in a concrete, asphalt, plastic, toxic jungle, run by alien greenback thugs posing the dollar as Almighty God decimating the Garden of Eden.
Please don't forget.
The time has come to dance across the ocean. This is not a hell-bent race over an abyss to a port. The ocean is a journey. Ia ora te natura e mea aroha moana te ao nei. Of course, there are people who say you're crazy, but it's a dream, not in a pipe, but the heart. It's something you can't ignore, because that's when you might go crazy. To fear the risk is to miss the bliss. It's Christmas Eve, the darkest, coldest day of the year. Along the way, people always ask, "Where are you going?" My answer always the same: I'm going south.
Yeah, sea lions. Big friends back there.
As a boy in Central California, my great-grandfather gave me my first taste of the Pacific, walking on the shore and eating his daily fresh catch. A decade passed, I began a new career running bay tours that launched me into Hawaii's charter industry. Last night, all night, an owl perched on my masttop, perhaps an omen as I realized that for the third time in a row, Seattle, Astoria, now Morro Bay, my voyage begins on a new moon.
Night to the new moon, no moon, actually right before the new moon, it was a frickin' owl. First time in 1 year of having this vessel on top of my mast, all frickin' night. Woo! 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 I'm like trying to take pictures of it, shining the spotlight on it. Good morning!
There is a freedom for the first time you've never known, seeing, feeling, and thinking stuff beyond imagination.
We're This morning, 40 miles offshore of Morro Bay. And we got dolphins. Haven't even had time to get breakfast yet. Welcome back on board Aulani Aloha. As we left Morro Bay last night at sunset, I went for about 5 hours, drifted overnight. Right now we are at 60 nautical miles west-southwest of Morro Bay.
My plan is to sail west-southwest to Hawaii in hope of rediscovering the mysterious Black Sea current. When the first storm threatens, I'll plunge south, getting me out of shipping lanes into warmer waters. You don't know in advance what's going to happen. You consciously lock into the jazz improv, respond, adjust instantly, and keep on in the moment, for there is no other time. You just got to start. You have a plan, a structure. Once a song starts, the sail's hoisted, some of your best made plans will go awry.
Aloha there. When I went to pull anchor the other day, an engine wouldn't start. Problem with the battery connection. When it did start, the throttle cable had come loose and it revved all the way up to 2,500 RPMs. Immediately had to shut it down. GPS malfunction. So they had a number of other things. Just all of a sudden went haywire. And I said, "Okay, I'm getting the hell out of here in 1 hour."
I figured out how to get underway into the ocean's symphony of chaotic fusion. That's the big challenge, to get out of port and sail on. If you can find a way to keep dancing and make it work, that's the key, knowing where you are going, but not exactly how it will unfold. An unseen conductor creates something you've never heard, a fusion of everything you've known and more. The music seems confused, conflicted, yet it's organized, synced. It goes sharp, flat, spins you around unexpected turns into abrupt stops. The ocean has a beat, an ever-changing rhythm, a myriad of harmonies. There are melodies in the wind and waves, constants, nuances, fades and pulses in the swells. It changes keys along the way. I'm happy the approaching storms give me cause to turn south and run with the wind. As it increases, I'm making 12 knots.
What the flippin' hay am I doing all the way out here alone? Well, one thing, we've been observing what the hay is going on in the North Pacific, from the north all the way down south. So right now, I'm about 600 miles south and west of San Diego. Is that I have never had a stretch in 15 years of being on the sea, working, living, etc., all over Atlantic, Caribbean, South Pacific, North Pacific, where for 5 days I've not caught a single fish, not had a hit, not had a bite, not even seen a thing on the fish finder. It's about 2 to 3 miles deep of ocean, and I've never seen any place on the face of the planet as depleted as the waters that come from California. Yes. But whenever nearing a city, whether it was Seattle, whether it was San Francisco, whether it was Los Angeles, just graveyard, decimated.
I am waiting, deep waters, trying to get home.
New Year's. It is January 1st. Pretty much a flat calm. Just gentle rollers coming from north, west, east. As systems have collided, and down here, just no wind. First day of no wind, and this is day number 8, 9. I kind of forgot. Anyway, still got a heck of a long ways to go, but appreciate the much needed calm to take care of some maintenance and things that came up along the way. So nice to get those things for the most part done. Anyways, it is beautiful. It's so nice today. Just peaceful calm. Saw one merchant ship today. Other than that, we've had no visitors, no whales, no dolphins, no fish. Don't know what's up.
As I entered a weather vortex of the calm, I found myself in the hollow of the largest mass graveyard on the planet. The decimation, starvation, absence of life created a loneliness I had never known before.
Calm inside me, in the space where I can breathe. I believe there is a distance I have wandered to touch upon the years of reaching out and reaching in, holding out, holding in.
Sunset. And the moonrise. Pretty cool. Getting ready for the full moon festival on board Aulani Aloha. Just enjoying sunset out over there. As we are almost halfway to Hawaii, about 1,300 miles away. We are now about 1,200 miles from Morro Bay, Santa Barbara, San Diego. Right on the edge of the equatorial current and the California current. Caught a mahi-mahi, good fish, good eating today. Anyways, it's going to be a good one. Too bad you're not here. Arr. Happy new moon. Full moon. Left on a new moon, darkest day of the year last year, and now out here, the new year, the first full moon, 14 days.
Come out at night, that's when the energy comes and the dark side's light.
Woo! The full moon. Ow!
From the door, I hear them scratching like I don't know better. Won't you keep the wolves from the door? It won't be long before I cave in and open up the. Oh my
I never saw it coming with the 10-foot rolling swell. I feel the thud on my chest, then I see the moon's light reflected off the ocean's surface and feel the chilly waters clinging with my arms at the boom's end. I've never felt more dead and alive at the same moment. Staying alive and completing the voyage is instinctive. Breathing through the darkness deep in my soul, I know I'll live to see another day and champion this ordeal. wildest dreams or nightmares. Did I imagine this voyage would become the ultimate game of endurance, survival, and a dance with death? Yet you feel the most alive when in the forces of nature. The butterflies within are now eagle wings of oddities. The boom returned me violently to the cockpit as I let go. I lassoed the boom, crawled into the aft cabin, reached for pain meds, put a towel in my mouth, bit it, and screamed. While nearing shock, I began coaching myself to breathe. I refused to look at my leg, fearing a compound fracture. When I did look the next day, I saw massive swelling, yellowing, and a large blood clot. I splinted my leg, tossed weeks' worth of canned food and water into the cockpit. Contrary to an expert witness orthopedic surgeon, I had now done the impossible, both in resuming my active lifestyle plus doing a new extreme sport, dynamic boom swinging in the open ocean. Confined to the cockpit, I settled into a serene state of observing the earth, ocean, and soul searching. Made my way to the only seamount en route to Hawaii.
Most of the North Pacific is basically a dead zone. It's a sad day. What's happened to my generation, civilization. It's just crazy out here. It's sad.
I've reached the end of my 28-day lunar new moon to new moon voyage plan. Once again, I'm on the dark side of the new moon, trusting my instincts, ancient navigational wisdom, elements, and creatures of nature to find Hawaii. In this darkness, I've locked into my destination 500 miles away. Winter's night sky has become my compass and chart. The sun, moon, and planets rising from the east, passing overhead, setting west-southwest over Hawaii. Stars near the horizon serve as a celestial compass, rising, shifting, setting, and providing precise guidance, rivaling gyro compasses. Zenith stars pass directly overhead, providing fixes of exact latitude relative to every locale on the planet. Pleiades is my midnight reference, aligned 60 miles north of Kauai. Orion, the great navigator warrior, contains stars mapping out 100 islands from the Marquesas across the equator to all of Hawaii. Tiger sharks emerge instead of great whites. Common, white-sided right whale and other cold-water dolphins vanish, replaced by spinners, rough-toothed, and melon-headed. False and pygmy killer whales replace orca whales. It's been 12 days since my boom swing. Finally, I venture out on deck. The first definitive sign I'm on course to Hawaii, 2 booby birds. At most, I'm 500 miles away. Birds are a navigator's best friend when more than one is spotted.
Birds getting ready to fly back toward the Big Island. Probably about 500 miles away. Just to the right of the sunset. Hopefully. Somewhere.
The prevailing north swell travels thousands of miles far beyond storm winds near Alaska. It shifts, becoming a fickle, heaped-up west swell against and under the wind waves. I'm 400 miles away, nearing the steep, rugged mountain shores of the Big Island and Maui. The big wave is deflected, refracted with a different pulse, rhythm, and set.
Running underneath the wind waves, which you're looking at right now.
I notice whenever I tack across the latitude of the channel between Maui and the Hamakua coast, it reverts to north. I can chart the shoreline by the swell 300 miles away. A high cloud bank rises in one direction on the horizon, 300 miles away. To the southwest, it reflects the black lava green jungle and reddish yellow volcanic organic gases. 3 distinct cloud plumes rise from the high mountain peaks, Mauna Loa, Mauna Kea, and Haleakala. I tack north. 200 miles away, Molokai produces a hammerhead cloud formation. Beyond that, Kauai, with the highest swamps, second wettest place on the planet, produces a cloud stream for 600 miles. You can follow it direct to Kauai. Once I read about this phenomenon with skepticism. It requires an overcast night to reveal the deep luminescence lightning called Te Lapa, or glory of the seas, ancient voyagers spoke of. Underwater lightning flashes like laser beams radiating to and from Maui, not on the wake, but away from the vessel. Booby birds begin coming in larger numbers, some leaving before sunset, others arriving after sunrise, always in the direction of the islands.
With the rising sun, 3 little birds pitched by my doorstep, singing sweet songs, melodies pure and true.
I turn my cell phone on, waiting for a reception bar. One appears. Off goes my urgent notice to a friend in San Diego awaiting my reemergence onto the grid.
So we got land ho, day 33, on a Maui, about 20 miles away. Kauai High.
Due to the fog, I'm unable to see land until entering the Alenuihaha Channel between Hana and Hawaii, 10 miles away.
Center channel. Well, here we are, coming up Cape Hanimanimoa. Doing a bit better. Came to the Alenuihaha Channel last night. See the Nile coast back there behind me. Aoliakala. About 2 miles high. So should be making landfall today, day 34. Shoots, I thought it was like day 834. Anyways, good to be here. Woo. Looking for humpback whales right now.
Seeing the isles, I realized for the first time what this was all about. It's been a rite of passage. How small the isles seem now, having sailed an ocean compared to before when I lived ashore. How small everything in life has become compared to the vast expanse of the ocean and heavens above. There is no past or future out here, only the present. It's not who I was or could be, but who I am. Humpback whales are everywhere. We have all traveled the same seas late fall and winter to be here. A sanctuary, refuge, and place of bliss in the midst of an endless sea.
Let's take a look around us here. Maui, Haleakala, Pu'ulai, Red Hill, Little Beach, and Big Beach. Maui, Kahalavai, Molokini, Lanai, Molokai, Kahalave. On board Aulani Aloha. So relax down a few more things here. Get ready for the big one. All right.